Right. For the embattled UTME candidates, Mmesoma Ejikeme, the bubble has finally burst. Mmesoma has admitted to a panel of independent investigators set up by the Anambra State Government that she forged her 2023 UTME results. In her submission, she confessed in the presence of her principal and the education secretary that the narration by Jamb officials is true. She also admitted to have manipulated the result by herself, unaided. Meanwhile, former Minister of Education, Oby Ezekwesili, said she is satisfied with the manner Jamb handled the matter. She also said the she supports the sanction imposed by Jamb on Mmesoma, urging parents to help ensure examination integrity while the saga raged on. Babajide and other guests on Journalists Hangout insisted during discussion on the issue that there was foul play on the part of Mmesoma. Let's share those moments with you. This is quite scandalous. This is the first time I'll be seeing something like this. This is the first time. It is another dimension. Because if the state government, if they were not as meticulous, you know.
I'm just disappointed the extent to which. Now what Jamb needs to do is to set the record straight. Announce to us the person who scored the highest.
Yes.
Let us even know who scored the highest. Jamb has been doing this for years. I think Jamb has served the country so well that we should be able to trust Jamb in matters like this. You know, and if Jamb says, look, you didn't score this mark, I don't think anybody has any reason.
My fear is this: if they caught this one based solely on the design of the form, imagine the number of people who have gotten away with this. That means there's a cabal somewhere who are specialized in this for the right amount.
And a school is not likely to discover this.
Yeah.
Who is not likely to easily discover this. Jamb has been in this situation before when people won't even threaten to go to court.
Yep.
Asking for
2 billion naira.
In the end, when the facts were presented, he started begging. He didn't want to go to jail. So, sensible people should be careful about backing someone when you don't have the facts. This has nothing to do with ethnicity.
And you want to rubbish a whole institution.
The person who scored the highest scored 360, not 362. And that person is from Anambra State. So this has nothing to do with ethnicity. What really is the situation? Is this clearly a case of forgery? And what pieces of evidence do you have to show that this is a cast iron case of forgery?
Okay, good. Thank you very much. First of all, let me make this very clear that our results are not in the cloud. And because they are not in the cloud, so the issue of forgery, the issue of hacking our this thing does not even arise. That's why you will never hear where somebody will say Jamb website or whatever has been hacked. But even that, what this candidate is parading is not any result that she got from the cloud. This candidate paid 1,500 naira and printed her original result. But she's not showing anybody. She does not think that we will know. On the 25th of June, she had also paid money and printed the original result again. Well, before the result was released, she sent a message to pull the result, and he told her clearly that your result is not ready yet. When the result was ready, she sent a message again. He sent her result of 249. You know what she did? She now edited that result and put 362 and sent back to the USSD code. If you look at her result that I've shared, you will see that her date of birth is 2nd April 2004. But on the slip that she's parading, the date of birth is 2nd March 2004. That is the date of birth of the candidate that she's using the slip. This thing has nothing to do with our database. The candidate just forges slip and she's just misleading people. If you look at the video that she's parading, you will see that some people are telling her what to say.
Yeah.
It's the same candidate that said that I don't have to. 1.6 million candidates at the 2023 examination. Only one candidate is having a different template of result. How come? Only one candidate.
Those saying that Jamb should review its processes, they are just looking for excuse.
True.
The enemies of Nigeria are always looking for an excuse. This girl today admitted that when she sent a message to Jamb, that Jamb replied that she scored 249.
Yeah.
So she has to tell us where she got the 362 that she's going around with.
People should not post sentiment. She must be made to face the full wrath of the law. People cannot do things, and then when things, one of the problems we have in Nigeria, when somebody has committed a fraudulent act, instead of us to accuse the person that what you have done is wrong, we try now to bring ethnicity and nonsense thing to try to justify it. That lady is a crook. The lady was a very good actor. Somebody that have now acknowledged that she scored 249. But she did a presentation and she was saying, oh, she's traumatized. Oh, this. Yeah, and somebody was trying to coach her what to say.
Why should it be difficult for Nigerians to know that this girl is a scamster?
No, of course. It's obvious. It's obvious that the girl is just an actor and a crook.
About investigation, how? Jamb has concluded the investigation. What do they want to investigate? All the facts that you need, are available. Some of the people backing Mmesoma and talking about the need for independent investigation, people like Ezekwesili, they are hoping in their hearts that an investigation will come up with a smoking gun. How? They will wait forever. How? Because this truth is already self-evident. There is no investigation again that can yield the contrary. The facts are clear. What this girl and her backers don't know is that even their call logs, their phone conversations are recorded. If they are not careful, evidence will be provided with the transcripts that will show how they planned and executed this abominable crime. You can sit, you can write all kinds of things. The truth is the truth. And the truth is that this is a clear case of forgery.
Jamb is not stupid. And Professor Oloide is smarter than them. He said, if Anambra government lies, let them set up a 20-man professor to come and investigate Mmesoma's matter. He has concluded investigation and he has banned Mmesoma for 3 years. And you could see the way the girl was talking, saying, I'm innocent, I've always been coming first from primary school. We should go the line of Chidoka, that Mmesoma, the father and the mother, should come and apologize to Jamb, so that we Nigerians can help her lead.
Mmesoma saga, you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. We're on this case from Monday and we treated it all through Sunday to Friday, and we can now see that, look, this is like a final. We've gotten the final word of it. We don't need any DSS investigation or anything again. Everything is out.
The House of Reps was wasting his time.
Yes, you said it.
And if
that there are other important things in the country that they can set up committee for and everything.
Let me remind you what happened many years back. Jackson was a columnist for Vanguard. Probably the best columnist I've ever seen. And he had this encounter with Sam Akpabot. Akpabot was also a columnist. A musicologist who was writing about football, was good at predicting football games. And Jackson said, look, to keep Akpabot busy, let us give him the National Philharmonic Orchestra to be the conductor. He got angry. What kind of insult is this? There are times when our lawmakers behave like they don't have so much to do. When they were giving themselves one whole week, I was scandalized. This is not something for you to get involved in. We always crave for our institutions to be strong. Jamb tried to be strong. Jamb tried to protect examination integrity, and you turned against them. Lawmakers behaving like other people on social media.
Of being the judge, the lawyer, and the arbiter in their own case.
Oh, okay. Get into Unilag now with a fake result and expect that Unilag will wait for an independent committee before sending you packing. I went through university. I saw people that were sent packing in the 3rd year.
Immediately.
That was the time when they discovered analog. They brought fake.
It take them years. They don't confirm the result, but they'll confirm it. And when they confirm final year, most of the time.
I said 3rd year. You can imagine you wasted money. So why didn't University of Ilorin that did such a thing during my time? Why didn't they wait for an external body? When you say you want to write Jamb, there are rules and regulations, and the consequences of not complying are made clear to you.
It's all on their website.
Why should a body, having done its findings and found cast iron evidence that this person was involved in forgery, then need to wait for
DSS?
I mean, DSS and then
and House of Reps.
You know, I said it. I said there is no probe that can yield anything different, and that's what happened. They were just wasting their time. I do people. No probe. When the evidence is as apparent as daylight, you are still calling for probe. The reason they were calling for probe, we know. It has nothing to do with their commitment to fairness and equity. No. It's no. Either they don't like the government of the day, and some of them, including APC turncoats, now see every organ of government, every agency now, because they don't like the man who is there, that agency has
lost its credibility.
People kept talking because they listened to some misguided people on TV, people who do not know their left from their right, and they will start harping on it. People are saying, oh, is it not the same Jamb where snake swallowed money?
That's not under Oloyede's watch.
Who discovered it? Was it not Oloyede? Who arranged for the prosecution of the person? Was it not Oloyede? Because somebody swallowed money and lied against snake, you are now using that to rubbish
operations of Jamb.
Not looking at the fact that Jamb decided to deal with the person who has done it, expose the person publicly, and put the person on trial. You are not talking about that. You keep talking about a matter that Jamb has dealt with sufficiently. Jamb is a Nigerian pride. Jamb conducts examination for DSS, for police, and so many government and non-government agencies. We cannot, the rest of us can't sit here and
pass through the process.
Allow some people to destroy just the image and integrity of Jamb because of a certified forger.
Personal interest.
And it's clear. How can you see evidence and still be going against evidence? You wanted, somebody was still waiting for DSS. So
yes.
We had some of them saying, oh, are you sure the girl was not forced?
Some are still lying that she's 16.
Despite the fact that the father came on air, they asked the father gave the age. You are not the one who gave birth to the girl. Yet, you want to claim to know the age more than the father. The age, the 16 years, is the age of the person whose result she used. Whose result she used as background paper, where she typed her own fake result. And she went out as even mentioning the business center where she printed the paper. So what do you want again? What do you want?
Well, this story is a reflection of, you know, who we are for just interest. We thank Innocent Motors, they've retracted They've retracted. They said that yes, the scholarship will be withdrawn, and Oby Ezekwesili seen the truth, and she has expressed support.
Oby is even saying that the punishment that Jamb instituted, that Jamb must punish her. That's what Oby is saying. Yes. Oby has seen the light.
Yeah. Yes.
And when you see the light shall set you free. The light is like the truth. The truth shall set you free.
Okay, let me quickly pick this call from England. Jason is calling us from England. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ayo, and thank you, Jide and the other gentlemen there. You know what, on this issue of Jamb, I just want to say very quickly that this lady, I call her a young lady, she's not above the criminal sanction. So in my view, that act itself casts doubt on the honesty of our nation, as well as the morality of the people in our nation. Where do we go from here? I believe there is no point of any further investigation. She should face the sanction, and the sanction has already been imposed by Jamb. I understand 3 years ban on her. So, in my view, that is the end of the matter. We should stop overflogging this matter. We should stop reporting this matter. This is giving her fame, unnecessary fame. To be some sanction which will be what I would call an example for people like her who may think of doing the same thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jason. This is not the first time Jamb will be recording something like this. They have records.
We are not over reporting.
Yes. I think
the report came out yesterday. That's not about the journalists.
And Anambra panel that was set up by Anambra State Government was submitted.
No, I think it's important to constantly remind our younger people. And that is why, if this has happened, even in UK, where it's coming from, for the next 1 year, they might be debating it.
Yes, they'll be talking about it.
It's a major issue. It's not something you can just sweep over like that.
The report came out yesterday. People are talking about it.
Yes.
They are saying they are
so I think
we have not even started. We are bringing the Jamb.
I think in this case, it was like when you catch a rat in the head. There's just no way to escape. The evidence too overwhelming. The lady also changed the center. In printing her research, she made a mistake of a Kemafuna Foundation Center. She put it to Thomas Chidoke Center, whereas that name had changed before. You know, that kind of thing. So it shows that no matter how smart you think you are, if you are not honest, history will catch up with you. And I think that's the lesson our younger people need to learn. For those who want to politicize it, it's very unfortunate. We should, irrespective of the challenges we have in this country, we must learn to protect the heritage of our society, because the whole world is watching. And for those who want to ethnicise it, two categories of people. There are some who felt, because this lady is an Igbo person, she does nothing wrong. There are also those who felt that because she's Igbo, she must be brought down. So both are, committing serious errors. This girl does nothing to do with. This girl does not reflect the civilization of the Igbo people. Look at the Anambra State Government. They come up, they set up a panel. It's Anambra State Government, Professor Soludo. And he came out with a report that indicted the girl. And even the Anglican Girls Secondary School, the principal, is located in Anambra State. They indicted the girl. I went to UN and I know that there was a lecturer, I think Professor Wakiti. We had report that as our own daughter, our own wife, that environment 101, science 101, very difficult course. You must pass it before you move to the next. Our own wife took that exam, and he failed our own wife 3 times. UNA. So when you look at people say, Igbo and this and all that, this stereotyping must stop. And for those who also think that because she's Igbo, we must defend her, they are destroying the Igbo culture and civilization. So we must, when something is bad, we must speak with one tongue. There are also rogues.
1.6 million.
Rogues, 419, who think that, she's smart, she must come into their own club. They are destroying the heritage of that family, because at the end of the day, even those who are saying that crime is right, at one day, time or the other, they will pay for it. There are also people that are ridiculously ignorant. One popular musician was saying we should call external examiner. I read it on Facebook. Famous person, from
Charlie Boy.
That we should call external. I said, did this one go to school at all? Because Jamb is not marked by your school. external examiner will mark Jamb, not even teachers from Anglican Girls Secondary School. So Jamb is a product of external examiners. So what are you talking about? So I felt so bad that people could be outrightly, ignorant about something that is so straightforward. But I think that there should be sanction for the fact that some politicians are criminals. It's not a justification for people to commit crime.
Yes.
We need to say that if something is bad, it is bad. You can't say because somebody has stolen goat, they catch you. They say, what of that person that stole goat yesterday? What of this man that came from Ghana to what is bad? It's bad. Rubbish. And we must help our society to move forward if we really want a society that is decent and that commands global respect. This girl needs to pay for what she did, though she has apologized now. But I think, somehow we need to send messages to our young people.
Is it because of the social media frenzy that we will now think that a crime for which 7 years in prison is prescribed, and an apology will simply wipe it clean? No, now you can't build a society like that. That's why when I saw people going to beg the Britons that don't jail Kwelemadu, that is not how their society is. That's not how their society is run. We've seen in other lands presidents jailed. Israel jailed a former prime minister. In our country, if it happens, that person is not likely to go to jail. And if you try to jail him, people will raise hell, say all kinds of things. One thing that we have to say here is that the just has been vindicated. The truth is by nature self-evident, and the truth always triumphs. If we choose not to work against the truth, to side falsehood, shame will eventually be your lot. But if you side with the truth, you may not make money. The world may turn against you, but you'll be vindicated in the fullness of time. This is what we have seen with this girl. People called us names, they abused us, they said all kinds of things. Even till today, they are still abusing us. We know that those ones don't have home training. We can't complain when somebody that is not well bred.
We saw the video of the father
calls you this. But the father too has apologized. He said he didn't know.
That's the same thing.
But again, that is not what you tell the law court.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nobody. Now, once an offense is committed, just as Oby Ezekwesili said, actions have consequences. Oby Ezekwesili wants us to believe that she likes examination integrity. Now, you can see she's saying, punish her the way Jamb wanted to punish her. And I believe that Jamb will stand firm on this matter. Even if the whole of Nigeria says no. You cannot, just as Fabian said, look, we could have called for a prosecution, which will lead to 7 years in jail. But Jamb is not pressing charges. Jamb is just saying, we ban you for 3 years. I think that is at least good enough. It's lesson learned, But the girl, if she at 19, she's not a small girl. I keep repeating it. Or Motola Jalade Ekende, her first child came when she was just 19. So they should not tell us that 19 is a minor. The age 16 is not our own age. It's the age of the person whose result sheet she used. So at 19,
internet warriors.
Since she could sit down and shoot a video, she should be able to shoot a video and tell Nigerians that, look, I let you down, forgive me. Yeah. She let down a great school. Because I've heard people talk about the Anglican school. It's a mission school. And we've seen another girl from a mission school become the real MVP.
Yes. Yes.
In the past, Jamb best scorers don't even get attention. By her own act of forgery, that girl that actually came first, the world now knows her. And she's the one that will be celebrated. We'll celebrate her. Because she didn't have to forge. Our own result is standing in this manner. That of Mmesoma is standing like this. Nobody needs to tell you, if you don't have a problem, that was a forged. Of course, a lot of people have problems. So we are not surprised that they were trying to put down an agency just to defend a girl guilty of aberrant behavior. A girl that has already begun to show the world that at her age she's a criminal. That's what we're saying. Since she said she did it alone, so she's a sole criminal. And she has to pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So above all, we'll still be hearing from Professor.
Yes. Yes. We are coming back from Namibia.
Yes. So we know we will be able
what
to
Jamb will do.
Yes. That agency, you know, attempt was made to rubbish that agency.
Yes.
That agency has a good reputation.
Yes.
At least in the past
failed.
years.
Not
We
because
need education with culture. You know, our people should not think that, you know, manipulation can get you anywhere.
No.
It's not going to get you
Majority,
anywhere.
most of us went through
And
Jamb.
those planning to rig Jamb results again, you will be caught the same way that Mmesoma was caught. And you will be given the same quantity of shame that Mmesoma
is getting. Wale Adeyi, I want to thank you for your contribution. The master himself, Babajide Kolade Otitoju.
Thank you.
Thank you for another edition. And that's our offering today. Join us tomorrow for the regular episode of Journalists Hangout at 5 p.m. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11:30 p.m. We're on YouTube, youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I'm Ayodele Uzubako. Bye for now.